The government will set up a 9-member board to ensure the revival of Kenya Union of Savings and Credit Cooperatives, KUSCCO. Cabinet Secretary for Cooperatives, Wycliffe Oparanya, says the cabinet has approved the appointment of a committee of experts to review the Societies Act. Jimmy Mbogo has more on the efforts to recover assets from the now beleaguered KUSCCO.
The government has embarked on a liquidation process of KUSCCO assets as part of its efforts to recover some of the funds that were misappropriated at the institution. Among the assets set for liquidation are the company's vehicles which have already been disposed of, as well as investment in housing. Despite the efforts, the ministry has expressed low optimism, even as they give SACCOs at least 2 years to begin receiving any kind of cash.
At the moment, already the small savers who were deposited with KUSCCO, they have been refunded 136 million Kenya shillings, which they have been refunded, and we are going to do this progressively as we realize some of the assets that we feel they are necessary to be held by KUSCCO, which they can be disposed of.
And although the Cabinet Secretary for Cooperative insists that there were no losses at KUSCCO, the government has committed to continue pursuing those responsible for any misappropriation that happened.
You wait, you will see what is going to happen. And it's not only KUSCCO. There are others that have problems where you will see action being taken. Even if you are left, so long as you are alive, unless you go and hang yourself, so long as you are alive, you are going to be pursued.
The government now says it has been able to reconstruct KUSCCO book of accounts, setting the stage for more recoveries to be made. Going forward, the Cabinet Secretary says the institution will only be allowed to stick to advocacy as its core business.
The rest of the issues we have shed off. If that insurance was doing well, we can, it will be decided, it will be sold off, or if we see it is viable, we can allow it to operate on its own without any connection with KUSCCO.
The ministry will further institute reforms to ensure that there are no gaps in the law, allowing SASRA to provide oversight, even as the CS hinted at tighter regulation for the sector, which controlled over 1.2 trillion shillings in savings. With an asset base of 1.8 trillion shillings and a loan book of over 1 trillion shillings, representing at least 30% of the country's GDP. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.